Hello there, I'm Virgo Storm from Virgo Storm's Tarot. How are you all doing today? You remember yesterday doing the daily read? I said something about March was take your mask off and show the world the real you. So here's my story and how I got here. Okay? I was born in Clarksdale, Mississippi, to a Cancer dad and a Virgo mom. Raised in Dundee, Mississippi. At the time, there was no hospitals in Tunica, Mississippi. So that's why we had to go to the next city, which is Clarksdale. My mom soon moved to Memphis, Tennessee, and I was raised by my grandmother, Sagittarius. She was very religious, Pentecostal. We went to church Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In spite of the family being so religious, there were many secrets. One of an uncle. He stayed with us. And to this day, they still protect this man. Okay? Half of my female cousins have been molested by this man. I remember one day, my grandmother used to be the candy lady. I was in the back. I was younger. A little girl came over from across the street, and ain't no telling what happened. But the police showed up. Okay? And the girl's parents came over saying that the little girl said that he had touched her in some type of way. And my grandmother being so religious, oh, he'll never do anything like that. Oh, raising all kinds of Cain. Do you understand me? Taking up for this man. Okay? And and to this day, they still protect this man. This is something that I can't get over. Okay, so none of us really fuck with him like that to this day. Okay, most of my cousins, even my little sister. Okay, I say most because not all my cousins were raised in Mississippi. The older cousins, they wasn't with my grandmother. Um, I spent my summers with my dad in Cleveland, Mississippi. Um, so my dad was a bachelor till I was 20. Well, 18, 19, something like that. He got married. I have a 17-year-old daughter that's 6 months older than my little brother. Okay? Um, I say that my life would have went into another direction if I was raised with my dad instead of my mom. Um, all me and my mom used to do was fight. I say I raised 3 kids that I didn't have. I had my first daughter when I was 16. Hey, I raised 3. I might as well have my own. When I say that I raised myself, I mean that. When I say I've been getting it out the mud since birth, I meant that. Okay? So, excuse me. A lot of people um, wouldn't admit that, hey, I just wasn't raised right. Okay? Um, to this day, I can't find myself to hug my mom and tell her that I love her. How could I do something that never happened? You know? So growing up and not feeling loved, that could fuck with you in your relationships horribly. And me myself talking about this today is my healing. You know? And I find the generations, my generation, my kids, when they say generational curses, both of them, my daughters, had children before they was out of high school. My middle child just had one last month. She's graduates in May. So, I mean, I told them, hey, this is something you all have to change. You all have to break this curse. Because this what this is a curse. Okay? So, going along. When I was pregnant with my middle child, I met this man. To soon be my son's dad. Unfortunate events happened that killed my self-esteem. Who will want me now? So I settled and I got married. Settling is not my forte anymore. I know who I am now. Then I didn't. Now, who? I'd rather be alone. You know? And since then, unfortunate events has happened. I'm going through a lot of medical situations. I know I've been MIA. I had this respiratory infection. You know, my immune system has been compromised for years. 17 years now. And so I get the long end of the stick. So 2019, my kidneys failed. I've been on dialysis ever since. Waiting on the kidney. You know, life is hard. So how did I get here? Okay, I had a best friend. 2016, committed suicide. I still blame myself till today. But when I moved to Arkansas, I found a medium. And she helped me put it to peace, you know, and we got to talking or whatever. Because I used to have these dreams when I was a child where it's like something was trying to pull me under and I couldn't wake up. And ever since then, I was able to predict things. I predicted my daughter's birth, my granddaughter's birth. I predicted her birthday. She was supposed to have been born a whole month early, but I predicted January the 10th. But she was supposed to be in Aquarius. February the 10th. But she didn't come on the 10th. She came on the 11th, but my daughter was hospitalized on the 10th. She had to line up with that Virgo moon. Virgo the goddess. Predicted a Virgo child to a Virgo mom. So that's how I ended up here. I started taking mediumship classes. Things happen. And I continue to teach myself tarot. I'm going back to class because now I don't have to move so fast. So I'm going to go back to class and finish class before the end of the year. And then I'll be relocating. So that's how I got here, y'all. Now, I'm trying to stick with this. I'm trying to stick with this. I'm trying to stick with this. Now, I can't. Spirit made me quit my job. I was so sick that I couldn't get out of the bed. Okay? So, made me quit my job because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, which is this. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? And it's like no one's listening. No one's listening. Are you listening? And I'm trying to keep the faith, y'all. I'm trying to keep the faith. And I was listening to something and they was like, stop being so independent. Beg. Please. Who does that? Not me. Definitely not me. But hey, y'all, if this is where I'm supposed to be and this is how I'm supposed to do it, hey, let's do this. Like I said, this is our channel. Okay? Subscribe. Like the videos. Comment. I like feedback. And even though I'm doing videos instead of lives right now, you all still can leave your questions. And I will answer your questions in the next video. I would do that because I like the interaction. So, hey, let's get to it. Your March 2023 is up. All right? And I will try to bring you one message a day. I'm going to try to keep that up, okay? I promise. I'm going to try. But, hey, Virgo, I am you. You are me. We are we. And we're going to get through this together, okay? I'm Virgo Storm. I leave you at peace, love, and light.